Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Rourke. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. You go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here to move the sticks.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got room to run. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ward. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his target. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here. Powering through. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this open quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking right, this one caught. Has it back to the end zone. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they trap him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Ending off on the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. What a catch! Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And there's the handoff. It's a strong stiff arm. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Back in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield in the 48.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Here's the 2nd down play. Now the handoff. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Rourke. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Finds his target, and it's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. He makes it into the end zone. So he cuts it to a two-score game, but time is running out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Over the middle, it's Griffin. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
There's the handoff.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking deep to the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here?
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle made after just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.